Hi, this is Bethany Gonyea, the originator of the Albany Peace Project. I'm here at the Breathing Room in Del Mar, New York at 399 Kenwood Avenue, right here in the Four Corners in Del Mar. So this is certainly a place that's been very supportive of this project when we originally talked about it years ago. So we're thrilled to be here today. And I'm here with one of their teachers, Europa Baker-Brathwaite.
That's right.
I got it right. and she's going to be, you'll be doing a meditation with us today about Pranayama Breathing and sending peaceful intentions to Albany through the breath. Can you talk more about that?
Yeah. Well, pranayama is a Sanskrit word, and I like to break it up. So prana is similar to the word chi, which some people can relate to. And so that means this vital life force energy that pervades every single corner of the universe, including ourselves.
Right.
And ayama means to expand. So pranayama, we're expanding the vital life force energy that is everywhere.
Right.
So I'm going to bring that intention into our meditation and use that to just filter through Albany.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
You know, you're really bringing that up. For me, that's really a passion of a lot of the work that I do, and that is that when we get sad or discouraged or depressed, we have a tendency to do what?
Hold the breath.
Right. Hold the breath, contract, pull in, right? And yet people don't know that that just continually makes them chronically miserable. Like you'll just keep doing this involution almost kind of thing.
Yep.
And so I love what you just said, this idea of expanding out. So when we get depressed, the idea is instead of closing in to
expand, offer it up.
Yes.
Give it all up. Let it go.
Yes. And so you're going to be teaching us this pranayama breathing that's going to help us. So anytime we want to kind of close in, we can do this.
Absolutely. Yeah. I'm going to be actually guiding you through 2 breathing exercises called Dirga Pranayama, which is a 3-part breath, expanding the entire torso. And the thing about breath is that it wants to go where space is. At the same time, it creates space. And as we know, space holds infinite possibility.
Right.
So let's move with that space, move into that space. And
right.
The second breath I'm going to guide is called Ujjayi Pranayama, and that means ocean-sounding breath. So it's a deep breath created by a slight constriction in the back of the throat, and it sounds like the ocean. So it's very relaxing.
Now, what is the purpose of the Ujjayi breath? Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Ujjayi.
It's a common, right? It's an important one because why? It kind of probably helps with the chi in the back of the neck into the head, or
yeah, absolutely. Well, when breath comes in through the throat at that, it's creating a little smaller area for the breath to go through. It's actually warming the body, and it's coming in a little bit slower and a little bit smoother. So it really activates this the parasympathetic nervous system, which is our relaxation response.
Right.
And, you know, we all know when we're just laying at the beach, soaking up the sun, it's pretty sweet.
Right, absolutely. So I'm looking forward to that. If I could just say one other thing, because that's what meditation does is, again, you were talking about space in the breath, and it puts space around our thoughts, right?
Yeah.
And the stress response is when we become very myopic, when we start narrowing our focus and closing in. So I just love the fact that you're going to be teaching people these skills that when they catch themselves getting stressed and out and myopic to open.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's the thing, is to catch yourself.
Yes.
You know, come back to the breath. And that's what these practices can start to cultivate, is an awareness of breath. Like, oh, I actually wasn't breathing for 5 minutes.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. You know, everybody, another place you see people not breathing is when they're writing a check. You ever see that? If you can catch everybody. If they're writing a check, catch them. They will not be breathing. Isn't that interesting?
That is interesting.
But I really like the way, and you were telling me earlier that you use this stuff to keep your life going, because you have a quite hectic schedule, similar to mine actually, right?
Yeah.
And you were saying how you put space in your day, even though you're very scheduled and you got to be here at this time and there at that time, but this enables you to feel a space and openness, right, as you go from appointment to appointment?
Yeah, I always try to start and end my day with some kind of breathing exercise, meditation. Maybe it's, mantra practice, which actually, as we chant mantra, we're also cultivating the breath.
Right.
So yeah, some kind of mindfulness practice always brings me back.
Right. It's wonderful. Thank you. I'm looking forward to it.
Thank you.
And all right, next.